Welcome back to the channel, Shades of Grey Nomads Caravanning Group. As we signed off last year, we mentioned we won't be doing too much caravanning this year in 2023.
We've got trips planned for Singapore, South Africa and the UK.
All post-COVID. But anyway, we'll show you this trip to South Africa and hope you enjoyed the film.
Enjoy.
Yes, here we go. We're off, finally.
Finally, after all these years. We had booked into the beautiful Protea Hotel in Sandton in Johannesburg, quite a safe suburb, and had this magnificent restaurant beside us called the Bull Run, where I had my first Springbok shank. We decided to do a bicycle tour of Soweto to learn more about the student uprising in 1976. Our tour guide took us to the site of the student uprising, a peaceful demonstration by students who didn't want to change from English to Afrikaans, the apartheid language. It was here where the apartheid police shot and killed more than 176 people, including unarmed children. It was this photo of a student, Hector Peterson, shot dead that shocked the world. Started the dismantling of the apartheid regime. We started our cycling tour heading for Nelson and Winnie Mandela's home, which is now a museum. After cycling through some of the suburbs of Soweto, we saw in the distance some of the shanty towns starting to appear. People live in these shanty towns awaiting public housing, but it can take them up to 10 years for that to happen. Towering over Soweto are these cooling towers from a discontinued power station, which has now become a major tourist attraction. Our tour guide then took us past the entrance to the shanty town. We were advised not to enter the shanty town, however some of the local kids came out to greet us. After the tour, we were treated to a local delicacy, a quarter loaf of bread filled with chips and bacon and eggs. To help burn off some calories, Sue decided it was time for some retail therapy, so we headed for Nelson Mandela Square, surrounded by shops. The following day we did a tour of Constitution Hill, where Mandela and Gandhi were jailed for many years and were treated like animals, along with other prisoners. For extreme punishment, these isolation cells were where prisoners spent 23 hours a day. It was pleasing to see so many students back in white reliving the horrors of the apartheid era. On day 2 we departed Johannesburg via the Panorama Route, witnessing some of the most interesting geographical formations in South Africa. Then we arrived at Hazeview Lodge, overlooking this magnificent river, and of course having a nice cold beer. We ventured down to the road bridge where we had a bird's eye view of hippos in the water. To this couple who were venturing into Kruger National Park, as a lot of South Africans do. Setting off at sunrise, it's time for us to explore Kruger National Park. It was freezing this time of the morning in these open safari vehicles. It didn't take us long to come across our first elephant. However, this big fella roadside, the tour guide was saying he was about to charge us, so we took off. Then we started seeing impalas everywhere. We stopped roadside to see this herd of elephants coming out of the bushes. There was a whole family of them, and we didn't expect so many to wander out from behind those trees. Then the tour guide moved back because he was predicted that the elephants were going to cross the road, and they did. Not the prettiest sights, but baboons do take turns in grooming each other. Our tour guide told us that when you see cars parked up like this, there's something special. And there he was, the king of the jungle. He just captured a zebra and was feasting on it. It was a great day with our small group. Join us next time when we cross into a country within a country, Zululand, and also visit some of the most magnificent caves you've ever seen.